It's your boy G-Mo the Great, a.k.a. King of the Hustle.
And I am Nicole Lombers, a.k.a. Young Oak Cliff.
Bow, bow. We in this thing. Another
Hey.
episode of Krown Jewels podcast. That's Krown with a K if you ain't know that.
If you didn't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Jewels with an S.
Man.
Crown with a K.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in this thing today, man. And believe it or not, this is the last Tuesday of January.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
2019.
So we've been rocking January hard. And honestly, man, January, it kind of seemed kind of long, but it kind of seemed kind of short. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So something we've been doing at the website at www.crownjewelspodcast.com. Again, Crown with the K.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing Meatless Monday, you know what I'm saying, for everybody who's trying to do the new me, what is it?
New year.
So something like that.
New year,
you know
new me.
However
Sorry.
you felt about it, you know what I'm saying? So, new me, new year, new me.
Yeah,
we were trying to do something a little bit healthy. And we was doing, for the month of January, Meatless Mondays, where we was dropping a new recipe every day every Monday on the website. So we hope that you enjoyed it. We got one more recipe that dropped yesterday. Mm-hmm. And that's the last one of the month. We're going to go ahead and push forward and, you know what I'm saying, keep building on this beautiful life. You dig?
Absolutely.
Hey.
How you?
Man, I'm incredible.
Incredible?
Capital C, amazing, defiant.
Okay.
I don't know. I just made some shit up. It just sounded like it went.
Defiant sound, I don't think defiant fits in there.
It just had a lot of syllables, so I went with it.
Man.
You feel me?
Okay, T.I. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I feel you. It's been a beautiful winter weekend here in Dallas. Like, I have on short sleeves, and I can be thought like a little bit. I'm retired, y'all, so just a tiny bit. But it feels good out here in Dallas. Like,
I mean, but let's be real.
it's sunny and stuff.
Are we ever really retired from thotting?
I think so.
I feel like the game only changes.
That was a hard question.
I mean, I feel like you never retire from thotting. I think thotting is an art.
Look, Thotting didn't choose me. No, I didn't choose Thotting. Thotting chose me.
You just go from thotting from a lot of people to one person. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. I like when you put it like that.
You know,
Say
that's
again?
it.
No, I'm just
You
like,
go from, hey, we got to go.
Say
We're
it
taking
again.
them to church real quick.
okay.
And
Let me stop.
and you go from thotting
to Thotting.
hey, man. You know, so, yeah, I mean, it's Dallas always come through in the winter, man. That's one thing I love about the beautiful city of Dallas, that you can always catch a good weekend in the middle of the winter. It's like a vacation inside of your winter.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't
So,
even have to go nowhere. You can just sit your ass at the house and just walk outside.
Yeah. I could say almost like, so my birthday was last week.
Yes, this past Tuesday.
I can honestly say for the last few years, Dallas has successfully given me a nice birthday every year.
Hey, I'm a May-Bay, so.
And I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said you're a May-Bay?
I'm a May-Bay, so I get a good birthday every year.
You the beginning of May, end of May?
End of May.
Man.
A good old Gemini. The best sign. Can we just talk about the best sign?
So are you like the June Geminis? Because them niggas are crazy.
Fuck June Gemini.
June Geminis are crazy.
Look, I'm going to just say this. Unfortunately and fortunately, because they get me, but they just so different.
Man.
I've had the best relationships with June Geminis, but they are so different from May Geminis. And
June Geminis
are fucking crazy.
Dude, they're functional schizophrenics.
Yes.
Like they really do have personality traits.
Sac passe.
Man. So it's
Like,
it's a crazy thing, you know what I'm saying, with them June Geminis. Shout out to the June Geminis, you know what I'm saying?
I love y'all, but fuck y'all, okay? Look.
Oh, man.
You know who you are.
Hey.
Y'all know who y'all is. Because it's been a couple. I don't think my past couple of relationships have been with June Geminis. Lord, send me a May Gemini so I can find somebody who gets me and just who is normal like I am.
But you know what be crazy? We always say certain signs are crazy.
So you motherfuckers is crazy.
Man, facts. That's where I was going to with that. I'm glad we're on the same page because I done dated, like, I always thought crazy people lived in
Florida.
in all of the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? But I always thought that like the crazy people was Geminis, Tauruses, Leos.
Don't get me started on
and
Tauruses.
And them damn
Jesus.
and them damn Virgos is something else too.
Don't let me start on Virgos. Don't get me started on Scorpios. Don't get me started on fucking Tauruses. I have so much pent up aggression because of those 3 signs specifically, okay? Geminis, y'all get a pass because y'all are the crown jewel. All right?
Y'all gang.
Geminis, period, are the, you know what I'm saying? I'm shitting on you a little bit because you're a January baby.
Aquarius, we gang.
A little fishes. But no, that's Pisces. What's Aquarius? What y'all?
We January.
What's y'all symbol, though?
Water. Wet.
Oh.
Wet. Hey. But nah, we got the water bar. The water. That's my St. Louis water bar.
Okay. You know, let's just keep going. What's
but yeah, like I said, you get to dating and you be like, oh yeah, it's just the Tauruses, it's just the Leos, and then after a while you be like, damn, the Pisces crazy.
Yeah.
Scorpios, the Sagittarius crazy. All you niggas is crazy, man. It's just crazy.
Oh y'all cray.
You know what I'm saying? So
crazy brazy.
Like, I thought that like me and Aquarius women used to hit it off really good. Like, cause Aquarius women real cool. Like they super cool. They kind of nerdy. You know what I'm saying? They intellectual. You know what I'm saying? And that's perfect. But if an Aquarius woman feel played or she feel like you're trying to play her, Tasmanian devil. Woo. You know what I'm saying? She's going crazy. Like and she later on she might be like, I thought you was trying to play me, but she's going crazy, though. She's not gonna play no games with you. They scary.
The jewel here is think first.
I had a stalker.
We ain't gonna talk about stuff. I done had a couple stalkers in my lifetime. Okay.
I had an Aquarius stalker back in my early days. You know what I'm saying? And it was stressful, man. It was stressful. You know what I'm saying? And so we was super cool, but when she felt like she was finna be played, it was stressful, man.
Man, it be like that sometimes because some women, I'm going to say this. I'm going to speak for my girls. Some women are not insecure. You guys be just doing some wacky shit.
That's facts. I ain't gonna lie.
And it's just like, it makes our minds go crazy, especially when you just like, try to not be a thought and dedicate yourself to one person. And, you know, I'm just going to go hard for him with his little bitch ass. And then it just be all, you just be doing random stuff and it's just hard. So, I mean, I'm not going to say, I'm going to speak for the girls I know. Some of them don't be insecure. Some stuff just be sounding like he tripping. Like he outside of his box. Like he need to calm down.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say like honestly, like being a male, you know what I'm saying? I'm retired out the game, you know what I'm saying, as a disclaimer here, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, it's just I think like it do be our fault. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time, it be our fault.
Reassurance goes a long ways, fellas.
It be our fault a lot of the time, but to get out of it being our fault, we'll hit you with the, man, she crazy.
Trash. That's the most trash thing you could possibly say.
So, yeah, it be our fault a lot of times because, it be a lot of times we do be leading them on, misleading them, telling them what they want to hear to get what we want. And then after she start taking it too serious, we call her crazy, call her out, and all of that.
Even though she be going hard for you.
But you got to understand, sometimes you don't want her to go hard for you.
Well, y'all need to be clear.
We just be wanting what we want. And
just say what you, most guys.
And that's where it's
No, the fuck that. I'm going to cut you off. I don't care. Because some of y'all won't even say what y'all want. Y'all are just fake the funk, shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you'll just tell a girl what she want to hear. I'll tell y'all what y'all want to hear too. So I'm not talking about me. But
and that's the thing.
I'm just saying, but the point is, say what you want. Like if y'all set clear expectations, y'all will find you will find exactly what you want, and you won't even be ready for it.
But women say that until you actually say what it is you want, and then she ain't trying to hear that shit. When you trying to tell her that I'm just trying to knock down,
fellas, don't try me.
She ain't trying to hear that.
Fellas, don't try me, but you could have tried me 2 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, that's it. I'm better than that. I can't. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to hear that shit.
About 2, 3 to 5 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, whatever you want.
But I'm gonna say this
Your
though.
Your last would have been crying when I did you wrong.
I'm gonna say this though, and not because I get tired of my fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like people treat fellas like they. And I said this before on the previous show.
man.
They treat us fellas like cheating is a or not cheating, but just being a fuck nigga is a characteristic of all men. It's not. It's some fuck ass women out here too.
And we ain't talk. Shout out to my boy AT because he definitely called me a fuck boy.
The women out here they be on that shit
anyways,
too.
What?
It's just fuck ass people on both sides of the fence.
Look, this is the problem with you men, right? We tell y'all you a fuck boy, and they be like, "Well, you doing this fuck shit too." Own your fuck boyism, all right? Own the shit, and then say, you know what? You a little fuck boy too, girl.
But girls know they fuck boys though.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Y'all know y'all fuck boys. Y'all do fuck boy shit all the time.
We know that we are, but you don't know that we are.
But y'all don't want us to know that we know that you are.
Y'all don't want to know that we are.
Y'all do that shit all the time. That's what I said. It's just fuck ass people on both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta pick what, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what it is, if you out here dating, you out here single, you out here mingling, you gonna get played. If you walk out of this shit unscathed and never played, you a whole gangster, and I need to know your cheat code because you gonna get played. That's the rules of life, man. You get played, you learn some lessons from the shit, you move on to the next. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you move on to enough next ones that you find the right one. But you gonna get played. You gonna get suckered. I mean, like I said, I know I done been the fool dude before.
Fool dude.
I knew I was the Hooters nigga one of them times where they was just like, hey, call Gary, because you know we gonna take us to Hooters. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was the Hooters nigga, man. I knew I was the good AMC nigga.
I'm trying to see if I've done anybody like that before. I don't think I have. If I did you like that. Yeah. I don't remember, but I don't know.
You ever had a
I can't tell my secrets on wax.
You ever had a POF? If you had a POF, you got a fool nigga in one of them in that DM somewhere.
Let me tell you about my POF experience, right? My POF experience was my sister's boyfriend, who she's like older than me, right? Like a lot of years older than me. Like she's in her 40s. And her boyfriend got tired of me saying I was single at the time, because I'm happy being single now. But he was like, why don't you just sign up for POF? And at the time, I didn't think to ask him, like, why the fuck do you know about POF? Right?
She was lit.
Right? So I had signed up for POF, and then it was like late at night. It was late one night, and so I finally signed up for it. And then the next morning I woke up to like 300 messages. And I was like, I'm getting off of POF. Like, I ain't doing this. So that was my little experience with POF. I ain't got time for that.
Hey, by the way, man, not to change the subject, but shout out to Wolf Nations in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Wolf Nation Studios.
With an E.
It is no us without them. They've been out here, you know what I'm saying, letting us do what we want to do in here.
Yeah.
You
They
know
show
what
us a
I'm
good
saying?
time.
Oh, yeah. So check them out, definitely. Wolf with an E.
They know we not normal, but they treat us normal.
Wolf with an E, Nation Studios, you know what I'm saying, on all platforms, www.coms and all of that. So, for sure.
Yeah. They got a special going, too. New Year's special. I think it ends in February. Right, Dennis? $20. If you want to, look, I'm a podcaster, but like we discussed before, we're fans of this first. If you want to be a podcaster, if you want a video shot, go to Krown, go to Wolf Nation, wolfnationstudios.com.
Wolf with an E, you
Wolf
know,
with
on
an
the end.
E. And they have all things that you could book for. They have more details there. But if you want to get out and podcast, you have the opportunity. If you feel like it doesn't fit your budget, just come through. Shoot them a DM, shoot them an email. Come through. It's $20. You can't beat that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be a podcaster, you can. Come through. We'll fuck with you.
Yep.
And Wolf Nation will definitely put you on, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's my little high horse.
You know what I'm saying? I feel that.
This liquor kicking in.
It be hidden all of a sudden. Like, man, I've been drinking for 5 minutes, and it's starting to hit.
I think we've been drinking about 30 minutes, G.
Have we?
I think it's been about 30.
Shit, man, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Back to the fuckery.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's go. That's my favorite part.
Like I said, man, it's some. I done been did dirty by some women, man. There's some fuck ass women out here,
like
man.
what? What do you mean by did dirty?
Ah,
Dirty
man.
Oh.
There might be some people listening, but look, fuck it, I'm with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me talk about this Dallas experience.
Annie,
Dallas,
are you okay?
Oh yeah, okay, Annie.
Yeah.
But Dallas dating something else, man. Like Dallas dating to me, man. I mean, they got quality people, but you got trash ass daters out here, man. And I fuck with Dallas. Y'all tough, man. I love y'all events and all of that.
You know what?
But like this the thing. Like if you want to come down here and have some fun, the fun is here. It's lit. You can turn up. There's plenty of women. It's some nice looking women, career goal oriented women.
Thank you.
Nice. But if you're looking for something serious, you might want to wait till you get towards your 40s. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna take some time.
Are you serious right now?
Man, once women get past, man, that motherfucker mic went in my mouth. Goddamn. I didn't even want to know you like that, player.
Okay. All right. Gary got something you got to tell us.
Hey, man. I was talking. My whole mouth was open. I ain't.
Wow.
Hold on, a little technical difficulty. Good. Ain't like what I was saying about Dallas or something. I said something.
Good job, microphone.
No, I don't know, nigga left. I ain't.
Beat that boy ass.
But like, if you want to have some fun, it's some fun out here to be had. But like, when it comes to being serious, you really, really, really got to dig deep. Because it's a lot of people playing out here. And it's a lot of people who not transparent enough to let you know that, hey, right now I ain't ready. Even though I see you as something in the future. Like, you know what I'm saying? People just don't tell you where you stand. They'll tell you, I really like you and I really dig you. But then after a while, they'll tell you they'll disappear. What you going ghost?
I wish that I could say that, G is wrong. He ain't from Dallas. He ain't no native here. But it's true, even with being on the scene as a woman, and I'm not even going to lie, like I'm just out in the mix like I should be. I'm not out in the mix at all. January, I've definitely taken a seat back. Shout out to Betty Brunch. They had their, we record on Sundays, so small caveat, but they had their 3rd year anniversary today. Shout out to Good Culture. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to AKA Sydney Chandler. Love you, girl. But, they had their 3 year anniversary day. But so, that being said, I don't be out in the mix enough to even know, like, where the good guys at. And to be honest, I don't even want to meet y'all out. Like, when I go out to party with my girls, I don't try to be.
And it's so different. Because the one thing I'm going to say here, like in St. Louis,
I don't
right?
no guys when I'm out with my girls. Like,
back home, you knew who the hoes was. They wore hoe clothes.
No.
They talk hoish. When you used to see the girl in the club and that one arm go up and she like, hey. You knew that was the hoe was in there. You like, that's her. You know what I'm saying? You knew who the hoe dudes was. If they got on all they little designer and the Jordans that just came out this morning.
Gucci band, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like, okay, them the drug dealer hoe niggas. You know what I'm saying? You knew who they were. If the one she came in and she ain't showing off all her body, and you like, okay, she more conservative. Her, you can't tell. Because down here,
because we all look good.
Everybody be looking good. You be like, damn,
yes.
And everybody go to church.
Yeah.
So that really throw you off. You think the hoes don't go to church. The hoes be in the church.
Can we just, what's the, shit.
They be in the church, man. And they'll tell you, hey, we could kick it tonight, but, you know what I'm saying? I got to be at church in the morning. But after church, we can go to brunch and get some drinks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like after
$2
church,
mimosas.
After church, I'll meet you at Levels. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, it's hard to.
What are we talking about here?
Hey, man, I'm just talking about the identifying.
You can't be giving the white cheat codes.
Hey, man.
Shout out to DJ Lion King and my boo Paris. Like,
you know I'm pro
I
meal.
used to be chilling with them on Sundays at Level from time to time. I ain't no thought, though.
Man, you know I'm pro black men and stuff, so I'm telling them everything, man. We in this thing. So, like I said, man, you can't tell where the hoes be at because the hoes be in church. You know what I'm saying? And it be cool, you know what I'm saying? Church,
who do you think Jesus kicked it with?
He did kick it with the harlots.
Okay,
you
then.
know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they in the right place, but it's deceitful. You know what I'm saying? It's deceitful.
Women, I ain't gonna let him talk down to us like this. We got some very honorable women in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I do.
I'm not about to let you do us like that, all right?
It's some nice women in the
just
culture
I'm
of
single,
Dallas.
I'm very picky. That's why I'm single, but...
That's what they be saying.
Who the fuck is they, DJ Khaled?
They don't want you to win. You know what I'm saying?
DJ Khaled?
But nah, so, you know, that's the
thing.
No,
ain't no
man, hey, I'm just saying, like, you get out here, you date You know what I'm saying? Like I got
I'm
her.
sick of
Somebody
this.
put me on POF, and I'm like, damn. I'm really looking for a Southern Belle. I'm about to boss up. I got
Please.
on POF. Nah.
That's not the place for it.
I was telling my homeboy one
First
day,
and
he like,
foremost,
man, I'm finna get back on POF. I'm like, you can have that,
POF
fam.
is the new back page.
It really is. But I was telling, there was one chick on there. I mean, booty, hips, everything. She bad, right? She bad. I said, my nigga.
Was it natural?
He was. It probably wasn't. I don't know. But he was shooting his shot. He like, she ain't really responding. I said, fam. I said, look at her. I said, you mean to tell me that in the course of her 24 hours, when she went to work, didn't nobody try to holler? When she went to get gas, didn't nobody try to holler? When she went to Walgreens, Walmart, she wouldn't get no hollers. When
You
she
might
got
got a
gas,
point there. You might
she
got a
didn't get no
point there.
hollers. I said, Dog, do you think she's really waiting her whole day to get on POF to see who's gonna holler at her and she looking like how she looking and she dressed like how she dressed? I said, my nigga, this is
Hold
this is
on.
a backup plan.
No, because we're not gonna know about this how she dress shit. Sometimes we just walk out the house, like how y'all walk out the house in y'all little gray sweatpants. We see you. You deserve to get your ass grabbed. You walk out the house in them gray sweatpants, we gonna grab you. We gonna pull on you. We gonna tug on you.
Oh, that's sexual assault, ma'am.
No, it's not. You asking for that. You see how stupid
These
that
ain't-
sound? You see how dumb that sound? Right? But
I'm
you
just
just
saying- I'm
he
just
just
saying-
walked out the house in his gray sweatpants all innocent, but his little booty sitting up.
I'm just
No.
saying, in the course of, if you take a month's time and this woman she know how to dress nice and she looks good, her body's on point, she ain't had one opportunity of one male who reached out to her in the face-to-face basis to be like, hey, how you doing? I like to talk to you. I said, she's not waiting on POF, my G. She's like, she...
Just like when you wear on them gray sweatpants and some girl walk up to you, be like, hey, how you doing, my G?
I mean...
And she grab your little booty. You know what I'm saying?
Don't touch
You
my ass,
asking
man.
for
That's,
it. You asked
that's against the
for
code
it.
right there or something.
But you asked for it.
Nah, we ain't asking for them.
So stop walking out the house in gray sweatpants.
I'm just saying, like, ain't nobody really checking for
Yes.
POF. POF is
We're
when...
not checking for POF.
POF is when you bored and you don't got shit else to do on the weekend and you stuck in the house and you like, you know what? Let me see if this nigga bring me some Huda wings.
Give the game out then, Gary.
I mean, I'm giving all of it up, man. Hit me up, man.
Gmo the Great.
You know what I'm saying? Crown talk, man. We doing Crown conversations real quick. We finna talk about all this. I'm put it all out there. but nah, straight up. So,
All right.
what's irking you this week, man?
Oh, what's irking me? Come back to me, because I know I got one, but it ain't there yet.
What's irking me?
I know what's irking me, but I can't think of it.
Man, I have so much stuff, dog. Like, I always got a backpack of irks. You know
What's the main irk that's burning your soul this week? What's keeping you from getting into heaven?
Man. I don't know. It might be an irk from last week. I don't know.
Okay, so what's irking me? What's irking me is Tauruses. That's not really irking me, but I just feel like it's fun to say. So I know I'm gonna piss somebody out. Now what's irking me, to be honest, you know what? I'm gonna say this. It's a little bit serious for a second, but this past Thursday I lost my sister to breast cancer. That metastasized. Yeah, it metastasized to brain cancer. So what's irking me is y'all not going to get checked out.
Yeah.
When you feel like something is wrong, is a black person, whatever y'all think of the fuck I am, ultimately I'm black, right? As a person of the culture, as a person of color, I think it's important for us to go get checked out, especially mentally, but definitely physically. Yeah, we think that doctors have a right to push pharmaceuticals, but at the end of the day, they're there to guide us in our health, right? So when we can't take care of it with vitamins and whatever, they're there to guide us, whether it be chemo or what have you. I lost so many people to cancer. Just revisiting last week's topic, Gmo was having accepting donations for his brother down in Mexico for stage 4 cancer.
Yeah.
But it's literally, I done lost, my point is, I done lost so many people to cancer for them waiting for the last minute to go and get help, to go and get checked out. So when you feel like something is wrong with you, no matter what you think it is, if it's bad news, it's better to know than to not know, because your loved ones, the people that you care about, the people who care about you, are going to suffer.
Yeah.
When it's too late to get you some help and to get you some assistance. So I'm gonna say that's my irk is people who don't go get checked out until it's the last minute, until they have to. Go to the doctor. You know, stay regular on your checkups. And I don't know how it goes for guys, but I know how it goes for women. I'm a single woman, so I don't do relationships too well. Yeah. I'm not gonna be set up here lying. But I ain't been in no serious relationship as an adult, so I'm gonna say this: like, men go get your checkups, whatever that includes. Women go get your checkups. I know what that includes, but you know, people care about you, whether you think it or not, and take care of yourself.
Oh, that's a big fact, man. Like, just to piggyback off of that, it's just about being aware.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you good, you not good, just be aware, man. Know your stats on everything. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't just talking cancer.
We ain't just talking thoughts.
We ain't talking sexually transmitted diseases. Just be aware of, you know what I'm saying, your status on everything. Get your blood sugars and everything checked out, man. I think we do fall short on that as a people, especially younger people as well. Like, you know, we just don't. I think a lot of people got a lot of fear as far as, like, not getting checked up. You know what I'm saying? Not the fear of finding out what could be wrong. And sometimes it's too late. So, yeah, definitely with that, you know, be aware.
Let your fear be a motivator. Don't let it make you a coward. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But, yeah. What's your irk? Was that your irk?
It was kind of off of that, but I'm going to come with a new one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me think for a minute here. Because niggas always irking me on something, man. You know what I'm saying? But,
man.
I don't know, man. I just feel like that.
Tauruses irk me. I just want y'all to know that. Come fight me. They know who I'm talking about.
Man, throw them hands. You know what I'm saying?
Hold that beat.
We're going to record it for YouTube. We're going to get these boxing gloves out. It's going to go down. You know what I'm saying?
Down.
Somebody going to get AB'd.
You know
what I'm saying?
Hold on. Because didn't he lose?
Yeah. Terribly.
Can we just talk about that, though? Like,
that, man?
How people, especially black men, y'all can DM me on this. I don't care. Like, let's discuss this. I have the best discussions off of podcast topics. But we have so many yes men in our circles that when somebody, it's like nobody has the courage to tell you fucking up.
That's true, man. But it's because so many people trying to benefit off of you. You know what I'm saying? Your money or what you paying them. So they going to tell you whatever, even if
R. Kelly.
That's the facts, man. That's the only way you're getting away with it this long.
Nope.
Because it's somebody like, oh, yeah, Rob. Yeah,
tell
Rob.
me I'm fucking up. Tell me I'm
man.
fucking up. Please.
Straight up.
I can't win if you don't tell me I'm fucking up.
When you got big bread coming in and you think you can say something that's going to fuck that money up or fuck your position up, you're going to be like, I'm going to look the other way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got a lot of people, man, that's out here on that fuck shit. I'm gonna do this irk real quick, though, man. It's an irk on myself, man. I'm going to turn this on myself real quick.
You're irking yourself.
You know what I'm saying? I lost a classmate from high school on my actual birthday. You know what I'm saying? Super cool girl. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, R&P, R.I.P. I'm shit slurring together, man. I'm good though. Yeah. But R.I.P. to, you know, Tony Canada, and I think she just had some serious medical complications. Complications. Damn, Krown.
What happened to Tony Canada?
But I don't know the deets, and sometimes you just kind of avoid it because you don't want to ask like intruding information.
Which is understandable.
So I know there was just some medical complications that she had been dealing with for a while. So, you know what I'm saying, shout out to her. But she was a person that had a good spirit, kept everybody connected, and she was cool.
Busted that then.
Yeah, man. But something that made me realize that I don't do, because especially being from St. Louis and I done got here and I done started trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, make my presence known in Dallas, I personally don't feel like I connect as well as I should with people back home. Like, I believe in the term giving people their flowers while they're still here.
Absolutely.
And I've been completely guilty of not giving people their flowers, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm like, you know, I just have to, like, I think I need to do better, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been irking myself like it's you know what I'm saying, a smack on the wrist for myself. I need to start shouting people out, making sure that I make people know that they still important, you know what I'm saying?
Not even shouting them out solely or initially, but I can't find the right word, y'all. Fuck it. I've been drinking.
I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
But seriously, damn, what was I saying?
No, but straight up, but like, no, I just feel like that. Like, I need to
Oh,
start tapping
I know what I'm
in.
saying. I know what I'm saying. Reach out to people, even if you don't shout them out. Just reach out to people and say, you know what, like, how you doing? Like, I
Yeah,
find myself doing that lately. Like, hey, I've been caught up and I've been busy. But how are you? Especially those people that are influential in my life
yeah,
that I know care about me and I might not show it back. Like we always kind of we get a little selfish sometimes as
yeah.
people and we think this person don't reach out to me, this person don't care about me. But at the end of the day, like, are you taking a step back and saying, you know what, have I reached out to this person? Have I said this to this person? I see how they moving, like I'm proud of them, but have I told them
Yeah.
that I'm proud of them? Because it's one thing to believe in your heart that you're proud of somebody, but to reach out and tell someone, hey, I like what you're doing, keep doing it.
And I'm
It
guilty
might
of
make a
that.
difference in their life.
I'm guilty of that because I be like, damn, people watching my stories, but they ain't gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I watch what somebody doing. I'm like, damn, I'm super proud of them. That's dope.
But you don't say
And I
shit.
scroll right past it, like,
Exactly.
damn. And I be like, it ain't even nothing personal. But you know what I'm saying? It's just taking that time out. You know what I'm saying? Giving people their flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Individually. And so on
I'm
my irk, I'm gonna put myself on that list.
I'm gonna say I'm so over looking. One of my nieces reached out to me last week because I said I was friendly, whatever, and she was like, "You so weak, bro." Yeah, I'm weak as fuck because I give a fuck about people, and I honestly I know where I come from. Oak Cliff, I love you, but at the same time, the way I grew up is a little bit different. And when you see how other people move in different communities and our community as black, black leaders or black period, we gotta stick together and we gotta put each other on. So my thing is, I'm okay with saying I love you, bro.
Yeah, that's big facts, man. You definitely got to tell people, give them their flowers, tell them you love them, you know what I'm saying, and get over it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel that.
Yeah. What's our
So,
topic for
man,
today?
hey, we're kicking into this topic. The topic was how to balance your downtime while being single.
Have a lot of sex, a lot of great sex.
That's the balance.
No, it's not the balance, but it just sounded good. Uh, but no, how to balance your downtime, especially being single. To be single is a blessing. To be married is a blessing. To be in a relationship is a blessing. But you have to look at it as such. I know a lot of my girls, it's kind of a mixed percentage of I'm single and I'm happy, or I'm single and I'm miserable. I feel like I need a boyfriend, or I feel like I need a girlfriend, or whatever. My thing is, it's okay to be like appreciate where you are now, and whatever you feel now in your present state will bring appreciation to or failure to your next state.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm single. I enjoy being single. I'm actually, to be completely transparent, I'm fearful of relationships because I give so much that I feel like it won't be reciprocated. But I'm happy being single. Like, I'm fucking peaceful.
Let me ask this, though.
Wait.
Do you need, like, if you single, do there need to be a balance?
Yes. Loneliness is a real thing.
Who?
Loneliness. Why you gotta say it like that?
I just, you know.
But loneliness is a real thing. You have to, keeping in touch with your friends is good, but just keeping like romantic interests, I think is good too. If you want to date around, if you want to be a serial dater, I used to be a serial dater where I would just date one person at a time. More recently, I become more disconnected. Like one of my girls told me, she was like, "You too involved, you too attached, and that's why you can't date multiple people." So I just like started being less attached, and I'm not gonna say I'm dating, but I go on dates or whatever. So, what you got to say?
I don't know. I just feel like that if you single, I don't know. People make single seem like it's a bad thing.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like single is your build time. Like that's the time that you really got to focus on you because think about it, you got the rest of like your life to be dedicated to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a small chunk of time where you actually can divulge into yourself and pour a lot of yourself into yourself, making sure that because it's something like personally before I got in a relationship, something that I had to go through was that I had to make sure that I really had something to bring to the table. So
Absolutely.
a lot of women used to tell me I was a good man because I had my own crib, my own apartment, I had my own car, I had a good job, and I didn't have kids. So they instantly threw me into a realm of being, oh, you're a good man. I feel like that's just adulting.
That
That's nothing to
is
do with.
just to speak on that. Like, yeah, those are some good qualities, but as far as a relationship, like, what the fuck do you bring to the table? Not speaking specifically about GMO, but are
Oh, they
you
know I got shit on the table.
understanding?
I'm solid.
I understand, but just speaking in general, like with those things, those are necessities, right?
Yeah, that's just adulting.
Those in the relationship, are you just because we have the same interests doesn't make us compatible,
Yeah.
and you might have this going for you, but that doesn't mean I gotta settle for that. Not just you, not speaking to
No,
you
no, just speak your shit.
specifically, but it's just like people don't understand that just because you have like all the necessities going for you, it doesn't make you a compatible person for a relationship. Are you understanding? Are you compassionate? Are
I mean,
you,
that's big facts because I can have all of those things and be a woman beater.
you know,
I can be, you know what I'm saying? I can be verbally abusive. You know what I'm saying? I
you
can
can
be
lack
controlling.
emotional support.
You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of different shit. Just because I
You
have
could
those
be,
things
you
don't mean
know,
nothing. And so, and that's where I kind of I took time out to self to be like, you know what, this is what I expect of a woman. Let me make sure that I'm a mirror image of what it is that I'm expecting of a
right?
woman. And I feel
Exactly.
like a lot of people don't do that. We jump from relationship to relationship, situation to situationship, and we don't take that time out to build, develop, and I think that some of us are so negligent to ourselves because we sit there and we be like, oh, I need somebody. Oh, I'm so
You
lonely.
have to know how to be single to
Yeah,
be
you gotta date
in a
yourself.
relationship. It sounds corny maybe to some, but normal to others. Going out on a date by yourself, although it might not remain that way. I know I go to the bar. I can go to like different places by myself, and I end up making new friends or whatever. But like going out by yourself, like it's okay to do that.
Yeah,
Um,
date yourself. That
I
shit
know
real
it's
talk.
with the Ted Bundy popping back up on Netflix. That sounds a little strange, but it's okay to kind of just take yourself on dates. Is my point.
Yeah,
Just going to do things by yourself, really getting to know what makes you happy. I know a lot of not a lot, but a couple of my girlfriends that have been in relationships and they don't really know who the fuck they are anymore.
yeah.
Which
Because you start to let another person define who you are, and you
yeah,
get stuck.
as women, we tend to be a little bit more accepting. You know, if you a little bit ugly, you know, not visually or not aesthetically attractive, we'll say, "Oh, well, he's smart," or "Oh, he has a good job."
We got a nice
No,
car.
bitch, you ugly, and I'm not dealing with your ass because you got a trash ass personality.
Yeah.
That's where I am now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said with the thing with like just taking that time out to understand you because it's important to build character skills. You know what I'm saying? While you in that single time is important because it really takes that time there to be like, hey, you know what? I am a little bit insecure. I do need to focus. I do have a trust issue. I do need to focus on rebuilding that.
Yeah.
That little downtime is the shit, and a lot of people will be trying to escape out of it so
You
fast.
can't escape it though because, however, I don't like
Unpack that baggage.
knowing people. Of course, just having different random conversations with people. Just the eyes on this bottle. Do you see that?
Huh?
It's like eyes. Anyways, it's so weird. No, seriously, it is eyes though. That is crazy. Wow, they watching us drink. Um. Anyways, how you are now is not going to change all of a sudden when you get in a relationship. How you are now is preparing you for a relationship.
Yeah.
Whether you're single or in a relationship. If you're thinking a lot about you're not gonna get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? At least that's my thoughts. I'm single, but you are engaged. So what do you think?
I think personally, you do got to think about back to last episode about being
Selfish?
selfish. You
Yeah.
got to be selfish in the point it's critical because you think about it, if you don't desire anything in specifics from a person, you ain't gonna get shit.
Well, let me explain myself. So, what I mean is, yes, I agree that being selfish and not getting lost in someone else's is very vital. It's very important to self preservation and sustainability. But my point is that you can't get so wrapped up in I that if somebody's not meeting your standard for like one particular thing, you cut them off.
No, I feel that. I feel
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Like
No, you can't do that.
you have to
Because
be
it's.
able to say, you know what, this person don't do it in this area, but I got me in that area.
But that brings me to a good topic as well. I
What?
always have this conversation with my homegirls,
Uh-huh.
and it's always a conversation where they say, "Hoes be getting married," but but men always passing up good women.
The
So
hoes
this
I
the-
know ain't married yet. I mean, that's a good meme, but it realistically, like, I don't know the hoes that's getting married.
I know some of them hoes. You know what I'm saying? They used to be my hoes back in the day. Now they getting married. You know what I'm saying? So I know the situation. You know what I'm saying? I get where they
Can we
coming
call them
from.
GMOs?
You know what I'm saying? But I get where they coming from. But the difference that I see is that a lot of my homegirls who are the good women, they so fucking critical about what men should have, what they should bring, what they should be doing in their life, what a man should be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit right there, you got to understand that when you come up with a critique or a perfect image of a man in your head, that's just a man in your head. He don't exist outside of your head. So if you looking for that man that you done assembled in your mind,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a long search. He ain't gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of good women stay single because they so damn critical. He gotta be this tall. He gotta make this amount of money. He can only be a vegan. He can do, you know what I'm saying, the dumb shit. You know what
Look,
I'm saying?
the point
And
of the
it's a
vegan
difference
thing-
between standards and I forgot the other word, shit. But it's a difference between standards
Yeah.
and shit, it's gonna come. I come
It'll
back to
come
it.
back
Yeah.
if it's important. But I get that. Like, it's a difference between being, especially vegan. You can't be slinging no, you can't be slinging no acidic semen in nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna knock our pH off. We adults here. Don't be knocking off my pH balance. Drink you some water before we have sex. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? But I get where you're coming from. I mean, those girls that are specific, sometimes they are the first bunch to get married. But
And that's the thing with a hoe.
Yeah.
With the hoes, a hoes be like, you know what? I had daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted a good man to love me.
Yeah.
I'ma do what it takes to make sure that this man don't never leave me. I'ma do this to him, cook this for him, make sure he ain't got
It don't matter what you
and-
do for a man if you're not ready. It's just not gonna fucking work.
You cook for a nigga, it's a little bit step closer.
No, it's not, because he's just gonna say, well, he's gonna rationalize. At least in my mind, it's just gonna rationalize it. Well, she cooked for me, so I'm gonna keep her to cook for me. But then this other girl, she's not boring. She has a total package, or you know what I'm saying,
I
or
don't see it
this
like
girl is
that.
boring. She has a total package, but I'm not satisfied with her.
But
I
see,
think it comes
we
down
don't
to
rock with
what you really want.
I feel like men ain't rocking with something that they bored. You definitely got to have a trait that I desire. You know what I'm saying? If you boring,
But
we
what-
not gonna rock.
What one human being encompasses everything that
It ain't
we
gonna
need.
be everything, but it could be that one thing that you do really, really well, and I really desire that.
Sex.
Could be sex. You could make a mean French toast. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
But I mean, it could be anything. But if
if
you're
you know how to
boring,
make a mean French toast, call me. I'll test it out.
if you boring, you could cook your ass off, and I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't fucking with you.
But if she's a good girl and she's boring, then
It ain't my business if you're a good girl. You know what I'm saying?
wow, I'm not dealing with you. Because
I'm
you
just
said
keeping it real. I'm keeping it all the way from like the hip, man. From when I was in these streets, a young player in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm
Whatever.
just shooting from the hip, man. It don't matter. It don't matter if you're a good girl, man. You know how many good girls I passed up just because I was like, she boring. She's so nice. She got all her shit together, and I just needed one that had blue
You
hair
didn't know
and
what
was
you
yelling.
see. That's
know
exactly
what I'm
the
saying?
point. You didn't know what you was missing out on.
And that's exactly the point
That
on what
boring
was
girl brings
critical.
you the stability that you need in your life.
But see, that's the thing.
However,
That's
you
what's
don't-
critical about the single time.
Go ahead.
That's it. That's what's critical about the single time, that you take that time to develop your character and what's important.
To you.
Yeah, to you. What's important to you?
Because and this is my point, girls, just because you're a good ass girl, you might be a little boring. Or maybe you are exciting, but you lack some stability. It's not your purpose to please somebody that you cannot please. When two wholes come together, that's a beautiful thing. When two halves come together, it's gonna take a lot of work.
Two hoes is toxic.
No, not holes, holes.
Ah, okay.
Like
With a
200.
W.
Two, yes.
Okay, I got you.
WHOLES.
Ah, I was still in hoe mode.
When
My
two,
fault.
sheesh, shisha. All right, you got the hookah for me. Cool. Anyways, but my point is when two holes, 200%ers come together, um, y'all might be ready for each other. It's still gonna be some adjustments. It's not gonna be perfect. But when you are half and half and you come together, you're gonna need some work. It's not perfect. It's all willing to it comes down to like what you're settling for, right? To settle is not a bad thing, but if you're settling down, it's not gonna be perfect. You thinking over there.
I'm listening. You know.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree. I agree. I mean, I
It just
definitely
comes
agree
down to
that.
preference.
I mean, I definitely agree. Yeah, that's what it is. Preference. Just because the guy that you really, really feeling ain't really, really feeling you, don't mean you're a bad woman. Don't mean that he a bad guy. It's just that y'all ain't. It ain't for y'all in the universe.
I done met some really nice men with skinny penises, and the only reason that it didn't work because they had skinny penises. I'm gonna regret this later,
You probably are,
but I'm just saying.
but I'm gonna let you live with it.
I don't want
Just
to.
let me know what you want me to delete out.
Can't edit this out, okay?
Just let me know what you want me to edit. It's all good.
Dennis over there laughing. But nah, it's all. I mean, it's just real conversation.
Nah, I feel that. Like
it's literally nobody's perfect. Is my point.
It ain't.
And if you try to pick somebody based off of perfection that you don't even that you lack, ultimately, then it's not gonna work.
And sometimes that good girl that you think that's perfect for you, she don't feel the same way. She can have everything
girls,
that you create,
yeah.
everything that you're looking for, and it's just not an even mesh. And sometimes you can't be mad at that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had one down in Dallas where I was like, dog, she the one.
I'm not dealing with
And
you.
and she didn't feel the same way. And I felt some type of way at first.
She
but
knew you ran through the loo.
Nah, she ain't know that shit. She probably know after she listened to this though. But
But-
like I felt that I was like, damn, she got everything that I like in a woman. And you know what I'm saying? And she's perfect for what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I wasn't perfect for what she was looking for.
Right.
And I was a little salty, you know what I'm saying? I was a little Larry's on him. You know what I'm saying?
A little
But,
Larry's.
you know what I'm saying?
All
But
right. I see
it's
what
all
you did there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I had to look at it when I grew a little older. I got a little year older, and I was like, you know what? I ain't mad at you because it just wasn't in the
just
in the
because
cards.
you have the same interests. So that brings me to my jewel of the day. Just because, basically, I'm gonna say it like this: every opposite sex relationship is not meant to be romantically explored.
Facts.
Let me be more clear: it's not meant to be sexually explored.
Facts.
Just because you like someone doesn't mean it's sexual chemistry. You can be friends with somebody of the opposite sex, without trying to fuck them.
Shout out to my homegirl Joy back home in St. Louis.
Hey, boo.
She real super, super cool. Joy, a physician.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In her 30s, single, no children. And Joy was super, super cool. We always was super, super cool. She attractive, but we never crossed the boundary of a friendship. And we
Okay.
talked about that where we was just like, you know, sometimes you just gotta have real attractive friends. You just gotta leave it there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And not fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? And so that was one of them things. It's like, you know, hey, if I ever come to Dallas, you know what I'm saying, I want it to be cool enough where if I need to crash at your spot, it's cool.
Yeah.
If she like, if you and your girl come up here to visit the St. Louis and y'all need to crash in my spot, it's cool. So you just gotta have friends. You gotta like, and that's
Let's
something.
see eye
That's
to eye
something
with
where,
you.
and that's something that males we fuck up on. If you too friendly with us, if you smile too many times, bet your ass too many times, we like, hey,
Just because we're
I think
nice
she
doesn't mean
tryna-
we're flirting.
I think she trying to fuck with
Just
me.
because we're wearing something that makes us feel good about ourselves doesn't mean we want you to approach us in a disrespectful way. Oh, my point is just be respectful.
That be the thing. Sometimes we be like, hey, she did smile a little bit hard.
Yeah, you wore them gray sweatpants out the house, so okay.
Hey,
All right.
I'm gonna shoot this shot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But so
cool.
I think like me
We
and
all
for
gray
real, we really
sweatpants,
get
so with me and my girls, and we gonna tear that ass up. You feel me?
me and do really get that confused on how to balance a friendship from just being like, oh, she's super cool, she's super nice. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too nice to a man.
Yeah.
Because we get that shit confused a little bit. We get to that.
It is very hard to be. I'm just a polite person, and I have found that a little bit difficult to be in the past. I've definitely been called too nice, people pleaser, but I don't give a fuck. Like if I don't have a reason, I don't have a reason to be rude to people. And if somebody is being disrespectful to me, then it is what it is. But it's been very minimal situations where somebody has been rude to me for no reason, unless I'm going to fucking some of these businesses out here that's owned by black and brown people, and people just don't have no customer service skills.
Right.
Let's just be real about that. So it is what it is. But yeah, what's your jewel for today?
My jewel is, man, enjoy the single time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you was a kid and people used to be like, you keep saying you want to be grown, but wait till you get grown. Woo! You know what I'm saying? That single time is just like that childhood. Mm-hmm. Take that time, enjoy it, perfect yourself, work on your craft, work on what it is that you're trying to look forward towards, whether it's career, education, just being a better person, being more righteous, more humble, whatever it is you're looking for. If you need to get some spiritual guidance, take that time in the single time and don't think of it as a bad thing or a lonely thing, but think of it as this is your time right now to perfect yourself.
Absolutely. And if you feel like but if you feel like you need some extra help and some extra assistance, our DM is always open and accepting. We have a few connections. If you feel like you need a therapist, we got you.
We got a few plugs around the city.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Talking Greasy.
Straight up.
Appreciate you, Darnell. And just, again, if you need some help, anything you feel uncomfortable, our DM is open. We won't speak on it unless we have to, unless you want us to, rather. So reach out to us if you want some guidance in a certain situation. We're here. But other than that, get the help that you need. Like, it's important. And fuck whatever the people think and fuck what your family thinks. If you need help with a certain situation, get help.
And don't get mad that somebody call you crazy. We all crazy.
We all crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Somewhere else in there.
Crazy, brazy.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's your boy G-Mo the Great.
And I am Nicole Burris, aka Young Oak Cliff.
I ain't get to say my AKA.
I don't know if I said it in the beginning of the show.
But I am King of the Hustle.
I did change my IG name to Young Oak Cliff.
I peeped it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been thinking what to change it to, and that was it. I felt good about it.
I seen that. I was like, okay.
Till I turned 40, that's my IG name.
Hey.
All right.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Again, check us out. www.krownjules.com. I think I said that wrong. www.krownjulespodcast.com. Krown with a K.
Krown with a K. Krown Jules Podcast at Instagram. Krown Jules Pod on Twitter. KrownJulesPodcast.com on our actual official website. Fuck with us. If you want to see what we're doing, that is a place for you to go. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in. What you got?
Yeah, let me know just how y'all feel about today's conversation. Yeah. If you got some feedback, send that to us. You know what I'm saying? We can touch on that. We may have a midweek live just to, you know what I'm saying, answer some questions and tap in on it.
I would love to.
So, yeah.
Please oblige us. But, hey, y'all have a wonderful week. Thanks for tuning in.
We out.
Bye.